Namaskar everyone. Welcome to our yoga session. Today's practice is mostly about yoga study. It's more about Swadhyay, yoga Swadhyaya session, self-study, or we'll be studying some yoga books while we are in live so that we could share or reach to many people and also could share this insight of yoga to many people who require it, who need it. That's why I thought, why not try to make it public and share with many people and make it accessible to many people that I will be reading for myself. So why not to share this to others who would may like it or get benefit out of this practice or study. So I have a book called Yoga and Kriya. This is a very beautiful, profound book. I think it's one of the best books of yoga and Kriya. And this book is by Swami Satyananda Saraswati, very reverend yogi. It's a Bihar School of Yoga and all that trust and that school system where yoga is more very authentic and very traditional, I would say. So this book has many things to give us, but today we'll mainly focus on mudras or hand gesture or hand mudras. So I'll try to recite the books and what's been written here, and I'll try to give my own a little bit of explanation or understanding out of this reading. So basically, we'll be reading 4 mudras here. The first one will be Shankha mudra, like a conch. And then second one will be Vairav mudra. Third one will be Shunya mudra. And fourth one will be Mahayoni mudra. So let's start with the introduction part of mudra written here at this lesson. If you are, you also have a book, so it's exactly at topic 3 and page number 377. It writes, the following 4 mudras are traditional hand mudras, which are given in this chapter. There are many other hand mudras, hundreds in fact, 3 of which we have already described, Jnana, China, and Chinmaya mudras. They have already been described in previous chapters. We don't intend to go into very much detail about these mudras, for it is far better that you practice them yourself, definitely. Anything becomes powerful, anything becomes stronger and practical only when we do by ourselves, when we make it a practical thing, when we implement it into our life. So the mudras that we have given here are particularly useful for, they can be done in your daily meditation program with little extra effort and no extra expenditure of time. So while we are meditating in a certain posture or practicing meditation, we also can practice this hand mudras. They are ideally suited for integration with meditative techniques, for they intensify the power and the benefits that you will obtain. So basically it intensifies or gets more effective. The practice of meditation becomes more effective by applying these mudras in addition to the meditation practice itself. So we start with Shankha Mudra. Shankha, most of the people from Nepal, India, and other people who are kind of familiar with Eastern culture, I think they are quite familiar what Shankha is. It's called conch, which is much popular in Eastern culture that they use it for, or we use it um, for some auspicious occasion as well as for some um, demise, the occasion of some demise, occasion of some sorrowful events, and that events also that's been used. It's written Shankha means shell or conch, the type that one can so easily find on a quiet beach. So this is found in beach, we know that. Therefore, the English translation of the mudra is Concha Mudra. The concha is an integral part of religion for many of the deities such as Vishnu, Lakshmi, and Shiva are shown blowing or holding this symbolic object. So it further reads, even in the opening chapter of Bhagavad Gita, the very popular script or the textbook in mostly Hindu mythology, Sri Krishna and Arjuna blow their conches. Then Madhava, it quotes, then Madhava, Krishna, and the son of Pandu, Arjuna, who were seated in their magnificent chariot, yoked with fine white horses, blew their divine conches. Quote. So that's chapter 1 and verse 14 of Bhagavad Gita. In ancient European tradition also, the conch is often used. For example, the Tritons used the conch as a trumpet. But the most obvious thing that this conch, or rather its sound, represents is the cosmic inner sound of each and every individual. This is the sound that links the individual with highest consciousness, like a puppet on a string. This is called nada or shabda in Sanskrit. It is logos in some of the Western traditions. When the conch is blown, it makes a penetrating sound like a long om sound. This is the reason it is sounded during religious ceremonies. While sitting for meditation practice, the most compatible method of holding this mudra is to position the hands as shown, then rest them on your lap. So basically, the picture is shown here. So we use our left hand like this, and right goes, and you with your right palms, you'll grab your left thumb and wrap your fingers around your left thumb and use your another palms and place it like this and try to join your these fingers, the left fingers and right thumb, and use your right fingers to wrap your left thumb. So this is like a conch, the shape of a conch, and you can sit like this and keep yourself in a very meditative practice. This is one of the ways we can practice meditation, or one of the mudra, the hand gesture we can apply during the meditation practice. So this is Shankha Mudra or Mudra of Conch. Now comes the second one, which is Vairava Mudra. The book further writes, Vairava is one of the forms of Shiva, said to be fearsome and formidable. The concept of Shiva in this case is called Vairavi, Shakti. the feminine portion of Vairava is Vairavi. So Vairava represents Shiva and Vairavi represents Shakti. That is the power that manifests this particular aspect of existence. There is a distinct sect of Tantra who worship this aspect of Shiva and Shakti. They are called Vairavis. There is also a well-known tantric text called the Vairav Tantra. So that's a famous book as well called Vairava Tantra. For the purpose of meditative practice, this is particularly comfortable mudra. So it's kind of more comfortable posture. What is easier than placing the hands on one on top of the other in the lap while sitting in a meditation asana? It is a mudra that people do almost automatically. So this comes naturally, I think. So basically, you place your left palm on your lap and place another palm on top of that. So that's Vairava mudra. And when you place your right palm first and place your left on top of that, it becomes Vairavi mudra. So feminine representation, Vairavi, and then masculine representation, Vairava mudra. So you're simply sitting like that, closing your eyes, relaxing there, and practicing meditation. So this is another mudra that we discussed or studied today. So let's move into our third mudra for today called Sunya mudra. The word Sunya means voidness or emptiness. It is used by Buddhists to describe the indescribable state of nirvana, supreme enlightenment. In this context, it does not mean, as so many people think and write, a state of nothingness. It means exactly the opposite, a state of totality, of oneness, devoid of ego, devoid of even the slightest turmoil, craving, or dissatisfaction. So that's what Shunya Mudra represents about. So what it's shown in the picture of this book, simply you place your palms and try to bring them a little closer like this and rest on your lap and keep your back straight, relax on the meditation. So this is another mudra or position you can try, hand position you can try for meditation practice. So this is the third practice for today, third mudra for today. And while we practice or imply this mudras or hand gesture, so we wanna be in a very comfortable state, very relaxed state. So there is no pressure involved. There is no force involved, simple in a very relaxed manner. This position of your hands should not make you more stressful or should not make you more thoughtful or thinking about this rather than doing meditation itself. So it should be more, relaxing thing. The fourth one is Mahayoni Mudra. This is a mudra that is widely practiced in tantric circles. The word Maha means great or perhaps even better in this context. Supreme. The word Yoni means womb, source or origin. Therefore, the mudra can be called the Supreme Source Mudra. This is such an important mudra, for it symbolizes the unity between the individual and the consciousness. It symbolizes the return of the individual to his source, his origin. It is not only a symbol, for this mudra is used to help invoke this realization and experience. It is such a simple looking practice, but it possesses a vast power of invocation if it is done under the correct circumstances. To perform this mudra, you will need to wrap and bend your fingers in a wide combination of directions. Having formed the mudra as shown in the two fingers, you can either hold the hands in front of the chest or rest them on your lap. The choice is yours. So while you perform this mudra, we can either place them on our chest or on our lap. So here I'll show you how it's been done. It's called Mahayoni Mudra. This mudra looks a little tricky. Okay, so this is how it looks. Looks tricky, but it's a good one. We can get it better by practice. Like this. Take your hands, fingers wide, and insert your right fingers, especially your ring between your left fingers, ring and middle, and then ring finger touching your another ring finger, little finger is touching your little finger, and your it's a great mudra. Isn't it interesting? Looks great. Looks really. Isn't it fun doing this? And relax there. Right. And now we go to our next practice. And this says topic 4 and pranayama practice. So I'll read further here. In lesson 12, we introduced you to the fourth stage of Nadi Shodhana pranayama called Bahira Kumbhaka. We emphasize that you should not hold your breath for a long duration after exhalation in the early stages of practice. This is important. We suggested that you hold your breath externally for no longer than the duration of inhalation. That is, if you breathe in for a count of 5, then you should hold do Bahir Kumbhaka for no longer than a count of 5. So equal inhalation, equal exhalation, and holding also equally for that. If you inhale for 3 seconds, then outer retention should only be for 3 seconds. So if you inhale for 3 seconds or 3 count, that exhalation, and then external hold will be also 3 second or 3 count, and so on. If you have mastered this, and if you simultaneously have no strain or difficulty in performing inhalation, exhalation, and antara kumbhaka, inner retention, then increase the duration of Bahira Kumbhaka. The previous ratio given was 1:8:6:1. 1:8:6:1 for the complete practice. So 1 inhalation, 8 count, or 1:8 ratio of internal retention, and then 6 exhalation, and then 1 again external retention, Bahya Kumbhaka. For the complete practice, if you have mastered this ratio, then you can go adapt a new ratio as follows: 1:8:6:2:1. 8:6:2 for inhalation, Antara Kumbhaka, exhalation, Bahir Kumbhaka, inhalation, Antara Kumbhaka, exhalation, Bahir Kumbhaka. Don't strain. The motto should be slowly and slowly. So this is slow and steady practice. Takes time. We'll go slow and with no rush. This is more like a higher practice, I would say. So just learning inhale and exhale, that alternate nostril breathing is really very important and very basic of this Nadi Shodhana practice. So first we'll try to inhale and exhale, inhale and exhale. Then after we'll add up that internal retention which comes between inhalation and exhalation, and then external rotation which comes between exhalation and another inhalation. So Puraka, inhalation, then Rechaka, that's the first step, and then second step, Puraka, inhalation, and then Antara Kumbhaka or internal retention, and then Rechaka or exhalation, and then Bahya Kumbhaka, external retention. So Puraka, Rechaka, Puraka, Rechaka. Then after Antara Kumbhaka and Bahya Kumbhaka can be added on your practice. So we are here on our topic 5. Before we move into our topic 5, I think we'll talk or we'll do some practical aspect of Nadi Shodhana practice. So place your left fingers on your knees, right thumb on your right nostril. So close your right and exhale through your left. So inhale through your left. Inwardly you can count and close your left to the ring a little and exhale through your right. Inhale again through your right. Exhale through your left. And this completes one round of simple Anulom Vilom practice. So here we just did inhalation part, that Puraka, and then exhalation part, Rechaka. So simple Puraka and Rechaka. So simple inhalation and exhalation that we have been doing. All we need is just more awareness of this practice, and we close our own nostril to feel the flow of the breath, and open another one and close another, release that breath from another. So it's alternate nostril breathing. When you feel more comfortable with this practice, inhaling, exhaling, then after we can add up that internal retention or antara kumbhaka. So how do we do that? So again, close your right nostril with your right thumb. Inhale through your left. Close your left, and you have already closed your right, so just close your left. Slightly drop your chin down, perineum up, and exhale. Inhale, close your right also after you inhale from right. Chin down, head up right, exhale from your left. So this is again one round. We here added up that internal retention part, that antara kumbhaka kriya, or the process has been added up in this practice. So puraka, kumbhaka, rechaka. Puraka, kumbhaka, rechaka completes one round. So when we go further, there comes the external retention part as well. So use your right thumb, inhale deep, close your left also, hold your both nostril, close your both nostrils, chin down, head upright, and breathe out through your right. After you breathe out, hold your right, close your right nostril again, chin down, head upright, inhale through your right, close right, both are closed, chin down a little bit, head upright, breathe out, open your left and exhale through left. Now, close your left also with your ring and little finger, chin down, head upright, breathe in and release. So, inhale, retention, exhale, retention, again inhale, retention, exhale. This completes one round. Puraka, Antara Kumbhaka, Rechaka, Bahya Kumbhaka, Puraka, Antara Kumbhaka, and Rechaka. So this is how we practice a little more of advanced stage of Anadi Shodhana. Again, there is no get quick thing or you get sooner. So rather, I would advise or recommend or share that thing that it's a part of your own process. There is no rush to go and get it. So follow your own path, own pace, and wherever you are, what stage of your practice you are, just follow your own thing and go from there. Starting with inhalation, exhalation, getting used to that, getting familiar, feeling more relaxed, doing that practice a little longer. Then after you add up that inhalation, retention part, internal retention part, and then exhalation, exhale retention part, the external retention part. This is how the practice becomes more profound, more, I would say, deeper and more a stronger practice. So yes, this is how we'll make our practice better. I think we discussed a whole lot of good thing today about our practice, and the Swadhyaya session for today, I think, is good enough to conclude for today. We have discussed about 4 mudras, hand mudras. The first one we talked about Shankha mudra, and we also talk about Shunya mudra. We also talk about Bhairav mudra and Mahayoni mudra. Then also we also had a chance to practice Nadi Shodhana just for the demo purpose. We didn't do it long for the practice itself, rather for a demo. Maybe in our next time or next session or in the future, we'll also do that practical session of Nadi Shodhana or all the pranayama practice. So thank you again for your time in watching us, and I hope you enjoyed this session, this time of self-study or Swadhyaya with me. As I already told you, this was basically for me and for my own practice, one Swadhyaya, but I thought maybe try to make it public so that it can be seen by people who feel it beneficial and practical in their life as well. So for the sheer purpose of sharing my genuine motive of helping or sharing about yoga and its a benefit, it's a lifelong benefit, or it's a benefit that can be applied in our day-to-day life. So with that genuine purpose, I thought why not to share what I have been studying or what I have been doing. So that was the main reason. So if you feel this more beneficial and more helpful for you, please let me know. We'll continue this way of practice or this way of study. I think this way I will also get more benefit because I have to be more prepared, I think, or at least I have to be more careful what I'm studying or what I'm reading. Uh, which will, I think, kind of redirect me, make me focused in the reading, in the study. So it's good for me as well. So I'm very excited about this. I look forward to continuing this kind of session, Shwadhyaya session, in our coming episodes, coming days. So for today, I think we'll wrap up our session this much, and we'll do a short meditation. Simply close your eyes, back is straight, head upright, palms either on your Bhairav Mudra that we discussed earlier. Simply interlock to each other, or Shunya Mudra, or any mudra that you feel comfortable. Relax there, no any pressure. Back is straight, head upright. and observe your own body, the body sitting on the mat, if you are sitting on the mat, maybe on a chair, maybe on your sofa, maybe on your bed, wherever you are. If you could just try to become aware of your own body, just for a few more seconds here. Bringing your attention, your awareness to your own body, own, own mind, and trying to be aware of your body sensation. Trying to be aware of your own vibration on your physical body, your face, your jaws, your teeth, your sit bones. Observe your own body as if you are observing someone else's body through your inner eyes. Try to be an observer, a neutral observer. Breathe is getting more and more relaxed. Bring your awareness to your neck, your throat, your shoulders, your shoulder blades, your collarbone, your palms, your arms, and feel the sensation there, and let that sensation continue on your body. Do not hold anything, do not tighten anything, just let it relax more and more. Gradually bring your awareness on your chest, on your lungs, on your diaphragm, on your entire respiratory system. Feel the sensation and relax it. Gradually move your awareness down towards your abdominal organs, your navel, your large small intestine, liver, kidneys, bladder. Each and every abdominal organs, digestive system. And relax it. Your hips are relaxed. Your rib cage are relaxed. Your back is relaxed. Your buttocks are relaxed. Your perineum, your genitals relaxed. Your thighs, your hamstrings, your knees, your calf, your shins, your ankles, they are relaxed. By this time, if you feel that from your sitting position, if you want to go into lying position, you are more than welcome to do so. Feel the sensation on your toes, on your feet, from top of your head to the tip of your toes. Each and every part of your body is getting more and more relaxed. loose and relaxed. And let your breath also become relaxed. Everything relaxed. Everything balanced. Observe your own thought patterns. Observe your own sensation. Observe what is going on your mind. Very gently bring your palms together in front of your heart center. With that awareness of your body, with that awareness of your mind, with that state of awareness, take a deep breath in, long breathe out, deep breathe in, long breathe out, and this time take a deep breath in, and when you exhale, you'll bring that primordial sound, the divine sound called Om sound. We'll do it 3 times. Inhale. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Place them on your eyes. Turn down the face. Feel that energy of your palms on your face and eyes. Very kindly open your eyes. Thank you for practicing with me today. I'll see you in our next practice. God bless you. Namaste.